welcome back. I am launching into my, hopefully, last night at 9.3. Got about 68,000 RP for the Leopard 2K. But we're sitting at like 740 Silver Lions. So, unlike many other times when I've unlocked things, I think we're going to be in a really good position to just like go, as soon as I get it. So, with that said, I think we're just gonna like hop right into it. Let's see. I still have my Assault Ground Arcade for the day. But that just kind of becomes a helicopter thing for me. I could play tanks in it, but I'm not gonna yet. Yeah, I probably should for the RP bonus, but I don't know what type it will be, if it's going to be an RP one, if it's going to be a Silver Lion one, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, so, all right, we got this map. Hey, C90, how are you doing? Let's, I think we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna push in. We're just gonna push in. I'm trying to get better at not having to flank. Doing well. Doing well. I'm hoping this will be my last night of. Oh man, we're spawning on the opposite side than I thought we were. Okay, well I'll still do the plan. So hoping this is going to be my last night at 9-3. I'm well on the way Silver Lions wise to get the Leopard 2K. Now I just got to get the RP, and got about 86,000 RP to go, but I'm hoping I can get that tonight. We'll see. Got a little surprise last night. Got a rank 10 Russian tank. I'm still not fully sure. I think it's the event tank. So I don't have any other Russian tanks, but I've got a rank 10 one. So last night, could you play with me? Yeah? I mean, I think was last night that you were hopping off and on, but, yeah, I mean, I'm generally down to play, so. Alright, we got the nuclear sun to contend with here, so I'm actually gonna go a little to the right and fight in the shade. Like Spartans. Also, get flanked like Spartans. Wow, okay. Clearly, fighting in the shade, not a great strategy. I am certainly developing stronger and stronger opinions about this particular tank. The lack of a powerful reverse has killed me more times than I would care to talk about, really. I see that guy over there, but I know if I edge forward, I'm going to want that reverse really bad, because I can hear a guy right there. Oh yeah, no, I'm still in 9.3, right? You're at 9.3 too, I believe. So yeah, and even if I go up to 9.7, I'm not, going to sweat 9.7 and 9.3. Like, that's not terrible. But when it's like 9.3 to 7, like that's where it's just like, oh, that seems kind of rude. What happened? What? Oh, I hit the building. Okay. But look at this. I got a laser sight on this guy finally. He had an explosive gun barrel? I'm not sure how it could... Yeah, 11. Oh, for US, yeah. You mentioned that. Your Abrams. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Here's where that lack of reverse kills you. I don't know why I turned around. I turned around because I thought that guy on the radar was on the mini-map over here was somehow out of line of sight on me, and I wanted to check, and I checked in a silly way. Yeah, I wish there was kind of an equivalent to realistic battles for like the way air realistic battles are, because like plane grinding is just a different animal, because you go into you get one life, so you don't have this need to have like a whole tiered up armada of vehicles. Yeah. No, it's I'm gonna have a real problem playing countries that don't believe in a powerful reverse philosophy on their tanks. I can think of a couple that are like that, where they don't, you know, you must charge at your enemy, not run away. And it's like, yeah, but there's also like, you know, mobility is important, repositioning. I should say I don't know how long I'm going to be on. My family's out doing something tonight. They've been gone for a little bit. I just kind of got wrapped up with dinner and everything, so I'm just hopping on and stealing some time while I can. When they get home, I'm probably going to have to hop off for a little bit and then find out what the plan for the night is. I know the Napoleon, the Joaquin Phoenix movie is on Apple Plus, and I've been dying to watch it, so I might have to check that out tonight. If I can talk the family into watching it. I don't know if they're... I definitely know my daughter won't be into it. My wife might... Oh, shit. Damn. Well, he was facing the wrong way. Was that an ally? I'm a little confused. This is one of my new favorite strategies. I call it fishing. Where when they know kind of where you are and they're lining up, just grab a destroyed tank and make it wiggle and see if they'll fire at it and give their position away. It's amazing the number of people who will do it. Even at this tier, like I would expect that to work really well at like tier 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 at a stretch, but would not expect that here. Like tier, 6, tier 7, you'd think people would. But it has the nice advantage of if people are locked into the thermals, they just see heat and movement, and a lot of times that's the trigger they need. So kind of works against the thermal tanks pretty well. All right, looks like we've got them pretty much pushed to spawn now. So let's see if we can join our team in shooting those fish in their barrels. Oh, helo coming in. Friendly helo coming in. Wait. Really? You gave me the range on that plane? Just like that, huh? Yeah, okay, they're going away. Nuclear sunshine, keeping my eyes dead. This is honestly the best use of thermals ever, is just to avoid the nuclear sun. Not sure. I really don't know. I could be on. I'll be on later tonight. I know for sure. But like, you know, from like, I don't know, 7:30 through 10, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like tonight. But I'll probably be on later. Give it a high probability. Let me see. Look at the life organizer and find out what I got going on tomorrow. Yeah, that should be pretty cake. But yeah, here, this is the Object 292. And it's weird. It's weird because I got it. It's not a premium because it doesn't have like the full, like that extra 100% multiplier and the but it does have the 50% multiplier. Oh wait, no, that's my thing. Okay, where's this? Yeah, it doesn't have the ×2 multiplier on the Silver Lions that like premiums have. That you know, 1.95 ×2 times parentheses 100 plus 50%. It doesn't have that. So it is not spaded. So got to go through and get all the stuff on it at some point. Well, I didn't really do anything to get it. I just played a lot, and it just kind of happened. Like literally, I got this notice. I got my Mark of Distinction Tier 8, and I was like, "Oh, that's neat." And when I came back, it was glowing in my unused items, and I'm like, "Oh, what the hell is that thing?" And I thought it was a trick. I was like, wait, are they trying to get me to buy something without telling me I'm buying it? Shit, I'm sorry, Sina. Did you want to squat up? Or are you doing your Frenchies? I just read it up without thinking. Let's see. We're going to charge the A-line, and we are going to use our literal T-72, because on the A-line, if you're backing up, you've screwed up. You've screwed the pooch. You have lane. I don't know. I don't have a colloquialism for that. I was hoping. I was like, one's gonna come to me. I'm gonna have some fucking witty banter and repartee, but nope. Nope. Brain said no. Screw pooch, best you get today. Thanks, Brain. Appreciates ya. So I'm curious if other people have this. I have 3 distinct states of me two that are distinctly active. And by that I mean, I took it to the test range. I did not do anything beyond that with it. But by that I mean, when I say I have three states of me, you know, there's past me, future me, and I shot his tire, guys. Look at that. Fear me. I got your tire. Oh, I should range him. There we go. All right. Now let's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's back up. Uh-oh. Here it goes. No backing up for you. Let's just find the guy who shot you, though. Oh, that's the guy who shot me. Where is he? Oh, he's at bush. He's at... Fire! Oh, my breech was broken. I didn't realize that. The barrel wasn't glowing red, so I was like, oh, cool, I can probably still shoot him. Yeah, so there's past me, future me, and present me. The funny thing I find is that past me isn't really a distinctly different person from current me or future me in my mind, because future me just becomes current me, you know, if that makes sense. But past me just like is who we are all the time, which is weird within the context of this. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because present me and future me, we do not always get along. Sometimes present me is a bro and will look out for future me. You know, sometimes present me and future me, we can be pals. Oh, not twice in one day, sir. I see you there. I see you. Yeah, I see you. All right, I see you, Jake Sully. That's supposed to be an Avatar impression, and I think I landed on the wrong continent. Oh, did I get his ring? Okay, someone else got him. But the yeah, past, present me and future me are like always in this long-running battle about responsibility and you know, ensuring that things are done correctly. To the point where like I will actively do something and I'll be like, that's future me's problem, you know, or sometimes I'll be like, oh, you know, past me was a bro. Past me did the right thing. You know, when I become future me. Is this making any sense, or do I just like? Because don't get me wrong, I understand that this is well, okay, I assume this is an unconventional way to process identity and reality and experience time. What I'm curious about is if anyone else that isn't good experiences the same sort of phenomenon. You know, like I've met one or two folks. Well, if I'm getting out, I gotta get at least to the point, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to stop effing there. Oh, shoot. Alright. You're over there somewhere. Let's find you. Let's find you. Well, if you're gonna be polite about it, I'm gonna get behind cover before you can fire a third one. I should probably let my team know. There's... Trying to see if I can bait him into firing again. Hit my butt. Hit my butt. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna wait for me to move to the objective. Put this little tiny shed in between me and him. Uh-oh. Helicopters. This is not going to end well for me, is it? You don't see me. Oh, look, he's tracking me. It's okay, bro. I'm getting the point while you're doing all this nonsense. Oh, do I have to? It's really funny with those, like, older German, and, oh man, that is so hard when someone murders him the second after he murders me. Don't get me wrong, I've done that a million times to teammates where, like, they get waxed and then that, like, gives me the information I need to be able to make my shot finally. It's just harder when it's me! You know, other players are nameless mooks. I'm the star of my life. Actually, we're all the stars of our own lives, or we should be. We should be. I don't think anyone should be aspiring to be a supporting character in their own life story, you know? Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, God, a while ago there was a lot of people talking about, you know, like having main character energy, and like, to me it was kind of like it's like they were swapping out like big dick energy for main character energy, you know. It was just like a way to say, like, you're cocky, you're in charge, you take charge, you do what you want to do, you know. But like, I think main character energy is different than that. Like, main character energy is like where you just believe that, like, things that are happening to you are significant, are consequential, are going to have, you know, results that matter. And because of that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm really going with it. I just think it's important that, you know, people be important in their minds, you know, that they are the main characters of their lives, right? Like, it's sad if you're a supporting character, you know? Like, no, not that supporting characters are bad. Like, supporting characters gotta live, right? Like, gotta exist. Uh-oh. I'm not doing my job, guys. They're fighting down there, and I'm digging a hole. All right, we got a burrow now. We got a lair. All right, now we got a. Where? Okay, I got him now. All right, we might have mucked up his gun a little bit. There we go. Ah, so nice. I capped it twice, right? I have my... Okay, let me get my bulldozer put away. Dude, you are wigging me out. Yeah, like, that's just... It's like someone's breathing over your shoulder. It's like, I'm like, are you sure you're on my team? You know, there are definitely moments where, you know, leveling the terrain and terraforming is useful, and it's important. Like, I have been, like, objectives like this, when you're just out in the middle of nowhere and you're gonna get shot at from 9 ways. Like, yeah, there's times where I'm like, yeah, I should probably just dig a hole. I think that's the worst place they can approach me from. Yeah, okay. Oh. Well, I think I did a splendid job. Well, good. I'm glad it makes sense. I had a friend years ago describe. He said, most people are left-brained, right-brained. I think you are front-brained, back-brained. And I thought about it for a while because I wasn't sure if it was a compliment or an insult. And then I just decided, you know what? I'm making it a compliment. I'm taking it as he's calling me creative. So, um, I had a bit of a revelation the other day. I was thinking about like how we process like things people say to us, and like if someone comes up to me and says some just like blatantly untrue shit, like I hope I'm not seeing any. I hope this like doesn't ruffle your feathers. This is just my perspective, my worldview. But like the flat Earth stuff makes no sense to me. Like I have seen enough to understand that like the Earth is round. I've seen enough evidence to convince myself of that. Granted, they're like I get it because like I've never been into space. I can't know. But I've seen the totality of evidence. I have general faith in the systems and the institutions that this is the case. But then when I see these folks who are doing yeah, fair enough, who are totally like into flat Earth, and they make that their reality, and they come to me and they say like, the Earth is flat, you're a fool. I don't take that personally. It doesn't even faze me. It doesn't show up on my radar. It's like, okay. But if someone comes to me and they say something that's less factually, that can't be as easily evaluated based on fact, right? Like if they say, oh God, what would the thing be? What would someone could say? If someone said your haircut is ugly, right? Just like I didn't want to pick on a big thing that like could be a hang up for me or whatever, or anyone really. But haircuts, they change, whatever. Someone came up to me and said your haircut is ugly. I'd be less prone to just immediately dismiss them. Like I wouldn't, like, with flat earther, I go, oh, well, you're wrong. Like that's my response. That's my mental response. Though the words I say might be different, but in my head, I'm like, well, you're wrong. But if someone told me my haircut was ugly, I'd just go, I wouldn't maybe have a big reaction, but I also would give it a level of credence that I wouldn't give to the flat earthers' claims about a flat earth. Maybe that's because it's opinion, whatever. But the funny thing is, the interesting thing to me is if someone comes at it with, an opinion that's about something I can assess on someone else, like Joe's haircut is ugly, and I know Joe, I can be like, dude, no, Joe's haircut is awesome. Shut up, you're stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting to me how, like, where I sit has such a visceral impact. That felt good in the middle of a story. He's probably telling a story too, and he's like, I don't know. I told him Joe's haircut was bad, and he got all pissy. But anyways, but yeah. So someone can say something about someone else, and I feel perfectly capable and competent to step in and go, no, like that subjective thing that you are creating an opinion about is wrong. But when it's about me, I don't feel that I can do that, and I think it's probably about proximity. You know, if it's about me, I don't feel like I can correct someone's opinion as cavalierly without dismissing the opinion. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, that just it caught my mind because I'm trying to figure out why. Why can't I dismiss, negative criticism about myself as easily as I can dismiss negative criticism about someone else? I don't know. I just generally find it a fascinating subject, like how we think, how we process information, how we learn, all these sorts of things. So, I guess putting in the column of do what I say, not what I do, I would absolutely encourage everyone out there to at least be as good an advocate for yourself as you would be for a friend who gets the same criticism you got. And to recognize that if someone says something about you that you don't believe is true, that's the same as it not being true. It's maybe a little different if you got a plurality, if you got if you got a sample of, a bunch of random people in your life. If your mom, if your cousin, if your best friend, if that kid at school are all saying the same thing, that's maybe when it's time to examine that. That shit's a little deeper. But if you don't got that, if you just got Joe Blow's opinion, or even Joe Blow and Joe Blow's friends, I don't know. Maybe don't hang on to it. Because it's just an opinion. And that, to put a bow on this whole damn rant, that is, I think, what I mean by main character energy. Think of your favorite book, oh man, I'm trying to think of a book where the book is not expressly about some chosen one. Harry Potter was the first one that came to mind, and I'm like, yeah, we can't use that example because Harry Potter literally is the chosen one, and fucking schools are acting different for him. There's too much shit going on there that doesn't really line up with my example. I think the chosen one kind of trope throws the main character energy thing to the side. So let's say instead of that, let's pick... God, I went to Dune second. Fucking chosen one. What's a book that the main character isn't the damn chosen one? Then I went to Star Wars, but that's not a book. I mean, there are books, there are Star Wars books, I understand that. But, the source material. I want something... Oh, fuck, okay. To Kill a Mockingbird, right? Alright, so you're going through To Kill a Mockingbird. And you're Scout, right? Oh, man, To Kill a Mockingbird, it's a little unclear who the main character is, but it's either Atticus Finch or Scout. Right? I haven't read that book since junior high. For the purposes of this analogy, we're going to say it's Scout. So Scout's running through her life, and she's seeing these things, and there's conflict in the town, and she's trying to process all these different people's inputs and feelings and everything, and figuring out what to take on and what to not take on. And she's seeking good advice from people, but the whole quandary in To Kill a Mockingbird, or at least part of the quandary, is that there is a consensus that Scout is trying to like navigate, right? Like there is a society that has beliefs, and she's trying to figure out if those beliefs are right. Spoiler for those who have not read To Kill a Mockingbird, the society's beliefs are not right, because the book is about racism, and like, yeah. Shit, I'm really hoping I got the right book and I'm remembering the right plot. My memory, like that Ted Lasso quote of like, what's the happiest animal on earth? It's a fucking goldfish, because they forget everything every 90 seconds. There are days where I just am like, fuck you and your good memory, goldfish. So, yeah. So anyways, I really hope I am capturing the right, you know, kind of bits and pieces of To Kill a Mockingbird, because I remember liking the book. But yeah, whether I got all the facts right. Ooh. Like I said, the last time I read it was in junior high. But yeah. Like that's kind of main character energy, you know. It's not, Scout's not running around doing whatever the hell Scout feels like it, right? Scout's trying to be a good, responsible person and going through struggles, and we're learning from that. And I think that's part of. Sorry, I hear somebody right there. I'm gonna go poke him with a stick, and by stick I mean my turret. Don't bomb me. Don't you bomb me. Oh, good. It was an AT. I was worried it was going to be someone dangerous. This tank is actually, like, it can't go backwards, but it's really good against ATs for some reason. I think it's because its armor is pretty thick and it's very angled. How do you know that? That's creepy. That's, congratulations. You've got my first internet. That's creepy. Like that. Someone, I probably have not protected my information well over the years. That's probably it. I was just a baby when the internet was starting. Or rather, no, actually I wasn't a baby. I was a kid. But yeah, we didn't understand like internet footprint and shit like that. How you looking me up? What are you doing? I'm curious. Oh shit! Yeah, okay. That's not even like subtle. That's just like me just documenting shit. Cool. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of these, like they're early. No, like 2010. I want to say at some point. Anyways, at some point, I had to go back and just like relook at my videos, because I'm like, what have I put out into the world at some, you know, because like, yeah, growing up, this shit wasn't a thing, you know. If I told someone when I was young, when they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, I want to be someone who makes videos, puts them on the internet, and somehow gets paid in that process, right? Like, if I described the career that many people now have, at best, I would have had a very long talk with the school counselor about, like, real career opportunities, what real career opportunities looked like, and, you know, how to set reasonable standards and expectations. You know, like it would not have been taken seriously in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, like, and if I was too strident or insistent, then my guess is they would have just thought I was like an actual crazy person. So yeah, but that's just kind of the state of, you know, me coming into the internet as a person of a certain age. There's just all these rules and shit I gotta figure out how to navigate. But the goal is progress, not perfection, right? You gotta advance a little, you gotta learn little by little, you gotta do a little better than you did the last time. And that's how you get where you're going. If you don't do anything waiting for perfection, you are going to have a GD miserable experience, you know? Like, it's just like nothing's gonna work, nothing's gonna be good enough, you know? Like if you were to go out and start writing a book and you weren't gonna publish the book until it was perfect, what am I doing? I can keep us safe. Holy shit, I am an idiot. Okay, let's boom. We're gonna block off some sight lines here. Bro, that's not exactly what I'm doing. Oh, well, it's over. Okay, cool. But yeah. No, yeah, my birthday's February 26th, so. Coming up in a little bit. Oh. I forget I'm in a squad. I always hit ready too soon. I'm like, and I'm ready to go. But I want this blank window to go away. I want my... Oh, I have a not collected reward. Get that reward. Get that reward. What? There's a 75% booster. We better use that. Let's get some effing RP here. All right, Vigilante. Help allied players to destroy enemies, assisting in destroyed enemies. Oh, well that should be easy. I've not been getting kill shots for some reason. I think what it is every country has started hiding their ammo in different places on their tanks. Either that or people have gotten better at not just filling their tank to the brim with ammo. That was such a game-changing tip when I heard it, and I was like, that makes so much sense. I'm actually kind of mad I didn't think of it. You know what I mean? Like, when it's just like, yeah, maybe don't put ammo next to the driver. And like so many of the tanks, if you look at them, see if I can do this while I'm driving. If you look at them, now this guy's a bad example, but so many of them just have these compartments right next to the driver where extra ammo goes, and it's just a silly thing from a design perspective, you know? Like, it makes so much more sense to put the engine there. I'm actually really curious why that... you know, why it took most of World War II for them, probably because they were thinking the engine's the valuable part, right? Like, is that one of those things where, like, the brutality of, whoa, get back in bounds, bud, go. This is what we get for flying our drone while we're talking and telling story time. Sweet, we didn't explode. We beat it by 4 seconds, but now we're gonna explode because we're out in the middle of a field. But yeah, I wonder if that's one of those things about like the brutality of war, where just, you know, from a planning perspective, it's easier to replace tank drivers than it is to replace tanks. Because oh shit. Because everybody did it, right? Like, not just... So my hope is all that smoke is going to be what his team fires at. There is somebody somewhere about here. Oh, hey. Let's try to find him. Yeah, I don't know. That's just... Those design choices are so interesting to me. Where am I? I need to find me, to find the fight, to find the guy that is trying to kill me. Okay, I'm yellow. I know I'm yellow. You're green. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. All right. Where's this guy? Is he advancing on me? That's the first thing I should find out. I don't see him. Did you just, like, take a shot and give up? That would be weird. Let's go fly our drone to a better place. I'm at a payphone call. That's like my unofficial War Thunder song because, yeah, it just is. But yeah, everybody did it. Everyone put, and like, you know, as we've found playing this game, the engine is a tremendous thing to get shot in. Like, it's legitimately good. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm like, shit, yeah, but okay. I do like talking. Yes, I do like talking. I really started this, like, you know, the channels where people are doing things and they're just like a video game in the background as they, like, you know, tell a story or make jokes or whatever, you know, like there's just that kind of genre of video, or there at least used to be. I don't know if it's still a thing, but once upon a time, it seemed fairly common. And this is just like a live version of that. And the closest thing to, like, me writing memoirs. Like, oh God, I thought that those beehives were a tank for some reason. But yeah, that's really, like, you know, go and get some thoughts, throw them out into the internet, or the ether, the Ethernet. That's a pun. That's horrible. I love puns. I love horrible puns even more. But yeah, and so now I do that, and I come on here and I just kind of rant and ramble and have a good old time while I do it. There is a helicoptero. Again, I legitimately think whoever programmed that particular phrase is just taking the piss. All right. Oh, bro, you are... Oh, come on. A little more lead then, huh? Load. Boom. Dang it. But yeah, no, I like telling stories. I hope you like listening to stories, because that's kind of the point of this, at least my thing. If it's not your cup of tea, no worries at all. We're gonna find someone to shoot, or at least someone to... Oh, look at that. I marked them right before they blew them up. It's like we had it planned. We didn't. I was just marking them because I want the points. And I need to remember to get better about scouting when I'm in a scout tank. I was thinking the other day that I am going to actually go through and get that left-hand tech tree tanks, sooner than I thought. Originally, I was thinking, oh, I'll get, to like the 11s. But now I think I'm going to actually, sorry, just a second. But now I think I'm going to actually do it as soon as like I get really frustrated with a grind tier. Like when I'm just like, when I feel like I'm not making progress, when like just, like as a little change of pace, when for a little change of pace when the grind gets a little too grindy, so I can go and just go play some like tier 4 matches and level up those things, and then get the RP for the next, and go on through. Actually, I think I don't even have to grind them because I've already earned most of them. I actually have to I just have to buy them. So I don't really play them very much. But I still want to spade them, so whatever. I'll do it. Just as soon as I need, like, a little bit of a break, so... Ooh, man, your turret sucks. Okay, we are just gonna scout this other guy, then. Did you see that guy go up the hill, lit up like a Roman candle? The hell was that about? Alright, can we get a place where I can get up to the top of that hill and fire on those guys? How about we scout him? It's either gonna be US or Israel. I think US, because I want to go back to like the tiny tanks again. I do like Israel as an option just because they kind of get to jump into the craziness right away. But yeah, probably US. I really want to play. I really want to go Burr. Like I want to get the A10. I want to get the BMPs type, or the Bradleys that the Bradleys that get to go Burr. Get to do cool shit. So I'm excited about all of that. Yeah. Listen. Oh, did someone just go Burr at me? Someone went Burr? Oof. I mean, I hear him, right? Like... Oh, there we go. Oh no, I'm visible! I'm visible! I've lost my secret concealment powers. Well, hopefully that broke his gun. Oh, nope, he's a full tank. That did not break nothing. Is he dead? He's not dead. Okay, let's put a round in him. There we go. Alright. And... let's see. So my family did just get home. So after this game, I'm going to hop off and check in with them. So let's see what the plans are. But hey, we got a match, and it looks like a good one. Like we kind of crushed it, right? Oop. Woo! That guy almost killed me. Another guy almost got around me. All right, man. Yeah, I'm popping off. Like I said, might be on later, so I'll look for you. Have a good one. And for those who watch this later, hope you have a wonderful night.